Man, I just did a run club run, just 5 kilometers, but you know, need some hydration. As I hydrate myself, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I'm just back from the Uncommon Club run activity that we did with Nike, and the Structure Plus that I picked up yesterday, bam, this is what I used to take part and break it in. So let's go through the details. So by now you guys are familiar with the 9-box approach of Nike. You have your responsive cushioning, your max cushioning, and your supportive cushioning. Responsive, I think, is your Peg Plus, Peg Premium. Max is Vomero Plus Premium. Structure comes under supportive cushioning, and this one's the Structure Plus. I went with my true size, which is a US 9, UK 8, and it's a hyper-violet colorway. Now I'm a little embarrassed to admit, but the reason I picked up this colorway is because it's got such a, you know, this nostalgic Hot Wheels kind of a color blocking, and of all the colors that dropped, this is the one. The minute I saw the sample about 9 months ago, I knew I wanted to pick up this pair as soon as it comes out. It dropped on the 5th of Feb, and I went to the store on the 6th. There were just like 2 pieces left in my size in this colorway, and I snagged it. Now to give you some context, supportive cushioning is for people that over or under-pronate. So I under-pronate or over-pronate. Oh man, what's up with my memory? So anyway, when I place my feet, they lean inwards, and that's where supportive cushioning comes through. So it's 42 in the back, 32 in the front, so that's a 10 mm drop, and it comes with a dual density foam. Like you can see right here, it's got ZoomX. So this purple area right here is all of that ZoomX cushioning, which is responsive, and the white cushioning under that is ReactX, as you can see branded right here. So that's Zoom, that's React, and when it comes to giving you that kind of support, you'll see it in 2 bits. So essentially your feet sits within this cup. So on the medial side, in the midfoot area, you'll see this structure right here. Structure, I say. But this element, you know, it goes a little more higher, like a wall, the side wall, if you can call that. And you can read right here as well. Midfoot support system. So this keeps your feet from going inwards. And then on the heel, towards the back, it's got this arch right here, or support system. So on the back, on the heel, it's right here. On the outside, on the medial side, it's more towards your midfoot. So that ensures that your foot doesn't under or over pronate and keeps it stable. And that's something that I totally love about this pair. Now, I did about 5 kilometers. The fastest was, I think, 6.3, and the slowest would have probably been 7.5. And through all speeds, this worked really well for me. I run frequently in the Vomero 18, the Vomero Plus that I have, the Ecudent pack. I have done a couple of runs in them. They are much more lighter, or they feel lighter, not like a block. Now, they're more streamlined in design as well, but I gotta talk about why this feels like a block. Now you see this outsole. The shoe, obviously, to provide structure, has been broadened out, or it's more of a wider approach. And then you have this softer rubber in the forefoot area, and on the heel you have that J kind of a cage. This is a high abrasion rubber. This again provides or works together with the midfoot tooling to give you that support, and ensures that you don't twist your ankle or land in a weird way. So really providing support throughout. The upper is this engineered mesh. It's extremely breathable. While I was on this run, I could feel the cooling effect because it's a very breathable upper. And then of course you have these hyperfused panels that also provide you with a proper lockdown. Now, this is, like I said, the Structure Plus works a lot more on the cushioning, so it's a softer ride. Probably if you want a basic supportive shoe, you'd go with the Structure 26. But if you want something that's a lot more softer and smoother on the ride, you would go with the Structure Plus. I think up to 10 kilometers it should be all right, but after 10 kilometers you might start feeling the weight or feel that it's a little bit clunky. Some of the details on this pair, like the swoosh on the back that you can barely see there. There was also something here about being tested in Oregon, tested in Beaverton, Oregon. I showed you the midfoot support system as well. There are some reflective hits like right here on the heel a little bit, but not a lot. The Structure Plus branding on the tongue, the swoosh right there. And when it comes to the tongue, it's not too thickly padded like the Vomero Plus. It is padded, but not as much as the Vomero Plus, but your heel is fairly padded. One thing I found interesting is the swoosh placement on the toe box. Now it's off center, right? And it's more towards the inner side, the medial side of the shoe. It looks all right on this pair, but on the other, it looks weirdly placed. They should have done the swoosh in the other direction like they did with the Vomero Plus, and then the placement would have looked just fine. In terms of the insole, this one says Structure on the right foot with supportive cushioning, whereas on the left foot, it says Road, because obviously this is a road running shoe. Man, the run was quite good. I was trying to get myself to get in the habit of running. I haven't really run a lot, maybe once a month. So I put in a few miles on my Vomero 18 and Plus through the last week. And then today I broke this out absolutely straight out of the box, right onto the feet, no issues. Man, it feels so dusty. You know, no blistering or anything, true to size, perfect fit, perfect breathability. This one's actually quite amazing. I somehow feel like it's been inspired by the Air Max 90 because, you know, this panel, and this is where the air unit would be. The medial side kind of looks like a Air Max 90. But hey, that could be just me. And this toe swoosh is like a jewel. It's like fixed on, not printed. It's like a small, tiny jewel. You can see right here it says high abrasion rubber, whereas on the forefoot it says YCO light. And that's about it. I'm now gonna slip these on feet to show you what they look like. Not gonna wear this on the rug because they've already seen the dirt and the mud on the outside. But I gotta tell you, when I started running, my laces got undone. So I had to do a double knot, or a runner's knot as they call it. But this is the top-down view. I personally love this shoe. You know what, I actually was considering doubling up on this colorway, but hey, hopefully there'll be better colorways coming in the near future as well. But you see these hyperfuse panels, on the medial side it goes all the way to the toe, and on the lateral side it's on the side, so it provides you with that kind of a lockdown and support, keeping your feet stable. You know, one thing that I'm eager to find out is when the Structure Premium comes out, what's it gonna look like? Like, is it gonna have an all-through airbag? Now, the Pegasus Premium has an airbag that runs all through it. The Vomero Premium has the forefoot and the heel airbag. So I wonder how the Structure Premium would look. You think they'll just replace these with an air unit? I don't know, because it is a stability shoe, right? You can't have like a full-length airbag. I mean, what do I know? I'm not a footwear designer, so let's stay tuned for that. I'm pretty certain you guys are going to judge me for this, but I'm somebody who likes to clean his shoes after every use. Like, those are the shoes that I wore through the week. But I was saying that this pair is so comfortable that you could use it for everyday casual use. Like, if you just want to go for walks or even out casually with a pair of shorts or jeans, these do the job, especially if you need supportive cushioning and you under or over pronate. These would be amazing on feet for an all-day wear kind of a situation. So I personally highly recommend this. You could wear it casually, you could wear it for walks or even for your runs, and especially with the colorways, they look quite cool. More so if you're an 80s or 90s kids and loved Hot Wheels. And shlabam, that's it for this video, you guys. Stay hydrated, take it easy. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.